choice, go fight against your fate. Pain will come with the blaze. Pain will wake up a dead mountain crowd in this torment world somehow. Unsheathe the sword not to kill. Unsheathe the sword to rend those clouds above the ground. Wake up and start together now. Forget about the rules, we don't know what about. There was chasers of light, find a way when we get there. We have no way to know where they all headed for. See the light from afar, just fade through the thorns. No, it's right over there. We have something to declare. Whatever is around.
Man, how many days do I have here exactly? I got 13 days of catch-up I need to be doing. As in, I have 13 days if I want to jump straight into the new content of the next update. I have 13 days to, well, do every side quest that I have just unlocked, finish the current events, which we're going to do right now. That'll definitely be done. Basically, it's do every side quest that I have just unlocked. And so, I'm going to start working on getting the event stuff done, as I do believe this should probably be done by now. So let's go ahead and get this finished. Gonna be a lot of this stuff, and after today at least,
Where to now?
after today I'll be able to definitely edit some Honkai videos. And as I've been leveling up my characters here, I'm trying to actually get Dr. Ratio up. And then after I handle Dr. Ratio, it's like, who am I gonna mess with for the rest of these days, or should I just save everything up for Acreon or Kayan, whatever the hell she calls herself. Anyway.
I need to practice it a few times while Nolan's around.
Well, you got that mafia voice. That ain't the way we talked to you before. Anyway. About the food fest. I prepared a new story about our sour dream, soft candy. Would you like to hear it? Once upon a time, there was a young girl who made a living by selling sour dream soft candies. Each day, she would stand near the square hawking. Affordable and scrumptious, dear dream soft candies, and one bite, and the hunger would fade away. Come and get 'em, come and get 'em. I feel like I've heard this story somewhere before. Don't interrupt. The story ain't even finished yet. On a particularly cold and hungry night, the young girl who couldn't sell her sour dream soft candies decided to satisfy her hunger with the candies. She ate one after another, and the extreme sweetness and sourness created hallucinations before her eyes. A magnificent room, a warm fireplace, and a delicious feast. She couldn't resist reaching out to the illusion, and then... Unfortunately, those beautiful scenes were all real. She had eaten too many sour dream soft candies and accidentally woke up from the customized dream bubble. Aren't you amused? This is an actual story a guest shared with me, but dream bubbles are rare, and making sour dream soft candies is relatively straightforward. Did I just have teeth? Is this what budget snacks taste like? It's so sour, I think I'm seeing things. Come again tomorrow. It is tomorrow. Hey friend, never heard of Stargazer? It's one of Penacony's most classic traditional snacks. Legend has it that this method was originally created during the age of the Great Dream Expedition by the renowned Dream Chaser, known as the Watchmaker. In a time when resources were scarce during dream exploration, a slice of cake served as the ultimate reward. After a day's labor, to commemorate the great achievements of the Watchmaker, we've recreated this recipe along with the flavor, giving birth to today's Stargazer cake. We're gonna make a thumbnail over here. So food outside Belobog can be quite courageous. I think the gaze part tastes nicer than the star part. He always says that.
I need to practice it.
Countless great stand-up comedian acts have been born from a small sip of divine nectar imbibed by the performer before going on stage. Yes, today's featured item is Penaconi's legendary drink, the classic Soul Glad. I've heard an obscure gossip. The founder of Soul Glad wasn't an Iden, the owner we all know today, but rather a cosmic prisoner named Celsus. But at this point, Soul Glad is more than just a drink. It embodies the syrupism that has seeped into every corner of Penacony. Every stand-up comedian relies on it. Who cares about the founder anymore? It's delicious. It's like little bubbles are dancing on my tongue. A soda that both Pitch Dark Hook the Great and Daddy like. Next.
I hold a vision.
Cheers, my friend. Is this a joke? Certainly not. Oh my, you're seriously lacking a sense of humor. That's the tagline for Mr. Herring's Lemon Tart. This is the most popular creative dish amongst the Great Dream Expedition, and one that quintessentially represents the spirits of Penacony. Mr. Herring swims in a sea of red caviar and lemon sauce, greeting every guest in Dreamscape with a hearty cheers, my friend. Remember to savor the moment. And we're thankful that the head chief ultimately turned it into a dessert and not a main course. Honestly, you wouldn't want an actual heron in your lemon tart. Its eyes, it keeps staring at me. Look here, fam, I'm gonna eat desserts upside down.
I hold a vision.
Have you ever heard of our restaurant's signature dish, the Clocky Pizza? Pizza is the epitome of convenient delight and direct source of calories. Each serving comes with 12 slices, enough to keep 4 peepy folks satisfied for an entire day. Initially, it was only the Dreamweavers attending classes at Pepperfold Academy who indulged in pizza. They favored this handheld fast food for a quick bite. However, people soon realized that the social significance of circular pizza now has become an indispensable party delicacy at all gatherings. But oh my, how can anyone really round up 12 friends to share a pizza? Well, I could finish the whole thing myself. Anyway, we thoughtfully prepared a single-serve Nakwaki pizza for you. The numbers are random, so you can enjoy it even if you don't have any friends. Just one? Bro. Is this what Outworlders consume to perform divination? My hands are so sticky after eating them. Too messy to play tiles now. Napkin. Just use a napkin.
I hold a vision.
Sour, sweet, and bitter. Oh, this one appears to carry the taste of Soul Glad. What are you doing? Friend, you've just come in time. Given the new release mixed flavor candy a try, each candy is unique and promises a delightful surprise. This candy bounces on your tongue with a surprisingly irregular rhythm, and it even feels like they're forming a rock band in your ear. Not too loud, though. Please allow me to introduce the grand final of the Gourmet Festival, the Dreamlight Mix Sweets. This is undoubtedly a masterpiece that will influence the confectionery history of Penacony. It's like a miniature dream bubble, each piece offering a new experience, quicker and safer than them dream bubbles. I can already foresee its terrifying sales. I cannot do anything great for Jingyuan. Lady Fu would definitely enjoy some of these jelly beans. The general said to remember to brush my teeth after eating these. Those are all the dishes featured for this year's festival. Thank you for your ongoing support of the business district and Clog Diner. See you next year. Wait, what about my special reward? Oh yeah, I almost forgot. We have a special treat for all customers who complete the entire 7-day event, a complimentary Dreamlight Mix Sweets Experience Kit. You may select a recipient and we'll deliver it directly to them. A specialty food. Who should I send it to? Mr. Yang. Your special gift has been dispatched. Should you wish to acquire additional specialties, feel free to consult our hotel staff. We also provide delivery services. It's time to call it a day and prepare for the 12th submission for the... My brain makes me think that my alarm was going off when it definitely wasn't. Dreamlight McSweets. That's an interesting name. The commercial district sells snacks like this. It's for you, Mr. Yang. Thanks for all you've done. Well, if that's the case, I'd like to thank you too. Adventuring together has been a real treat for me as well. I hope our trailblazing expedition never ends. It said these candies have a unique design. You should have a taste. Alright, I'll give it a try. It's got a very interesting flavor. Are all of these ingrained with Moria? If I can apply these techniques to the creation of animations, then it'll definitely be more.
I need to practice it.
I don't know what you're in a bad mood for, but you need to get in a good mood. And I have to take a thumbnail with you, but the thing is, I actually have to look through the thumbnails for the other characters that I already did, so... Kinda sucks to keep getting experience for a little battle pass thing when you literally, I don't know. But we got things that need to be done. Another 10. Let's see, how much do we have for Archeon and the Topaz rerun? That's a lot.
All that education and it's...
I think that is the most I have ever saved up in terms of, you know, basically primo gems and stuff. Okay, so we're gonna go talk to that detective, actually, so we can unlock all of the things. Because you need to use tokens to unlock a couple of things. Wait, well, we know where she is. Oh. I thought they would disappear. But I already know where that person is, though. I think... I don't remember. He's a crying old man. Who specifically do we want to talk to, though? Alright, how about this? I think I might want to finish a more, smaller area off. So we're gonna go to the Dream Edge. Because there's quests here. I'd rather finish this place off. Make myself feel like I'm getting something done here. Alright, let's see. Actually, there was something interesting here.
The adventure will begin.
Were you following me just now? Wow, you're sharp, smart girl. Truth be told, I have the means to leave the Dream's Edge, but I've spent a long enough time here to know that the trip is bound to be perilous. The family may have already taken precautions. That's why I wanted to explore the route first, so that you could trigger all the traps laid for me in advance. Wanted you to explore it. Guess what happened in the end? I was on the 5th floor, but the family was on the 1st floor. Aside from the 2 IPC minions who messed with me, there was no other troubles. Now it's too early to gloat now. I'd be doomed if my enemies strike when I let my guard down. Even if any danger comes our way, I believe I'll be strong enough to keep you safe. I got it. I'm surprised you didn't flip out right away. The nameless nowadays are so easygoing. Here's your reward for letting me follow you all the way here. Please take it. Remember not to reveal my identity to anyone. I don't want too much attention. Huh. Interesting. Well, you know, it could have been worse.
Just as I thought. A little more to the left.
Chadwick.
Guests aren't supposed to be here.
Don't see
Constructing dreams
anything
is
else.
Dream is effortless.
You all need to report this to the family immediately.
Cradling this exquisite elixir of face.
There's nothing else left, I think.
Do you even get...
Hey! Don't go any further!
Alright. So let's do that side quest that we see over here. The elderly man in front of you gazes calmly at the city of dreams in the distance. Following his gaze, you see puffs of smoke billowing from the fictional horizon of the city, signaling yet another time of merriment for the dream chasers. The clamorous city of festivities sounds so distant that it feels like a world apart from the elderly man and you. He sits upright like a statue. Even his breathing is hardly perceptible. You can't help holding your breath when staring at him. To your surprise, you realize that one does not have to breathe in the dreamscape.
How are you doing, young nameless?
How did you know? The elderly man sets his sights upon your left shoulder.
A lot of things have slipped my mind, but I remember that symbol. The nameless are a legendary bunch. It's been so long since I talked to someone. Far too long. My name is Chadwick. May I have yours?
I'm Jupiter Free.
Jupiter Free. What a special name. I used to be able to tell a person's origin from their name, but you're special. I can feel the surging vitality in you through that thick filter of the dreamscape. You can't stop. You spend every moment of your life going on an adventure, or more precisely, a trailblazing journey. That energy you possess is inexhaustible. It seems to be constantly overflowing. It's more than most beings I know can take.
The elderly man's voice is palpable with excitement.
The unknown about you intrigues and delights me. Both are emotions I haven't experienced for a long time. After all, I still know nothing about myself to this day. Thank you for being here. As much as I want to keep this conversation going, I'm afraid I can't, as they are here.
Sorry for disturbing you, Dr. Chadwick. We received word that you are being harassed by an unknown individual. We're here to help you evict the intruder. We were just having a chat. Intruder, do I have to remind you that this area isn't open to dream chasers? We have the authority to expel anyone who violates the family's rules from the dreamscape. I'm leaving. How about you don't lay a finger on me?
Please, Boria. I like this kid. Could you just let her off this time? Please do it for my sake. You know how I detest violence.
Fine, Dr. Chadwick. I'm doing this as a favor to you. Just this once. Go away, Dream Chaser. Don't ever go near Dr. Chadwick again, or you'll suffer the consequences.
Tick-tock! Over here, quickly!
Gotta get that right. Gotta get the Quacky voice on right.
Tick-tock! There's something fishy about that old man! Why is he alone here? And why is he being supervised? It's bothering me! Tick-tock!
I think he's no ordinary guy.
I feel the same too! No wonder you're my friend. I can sense the old man is missing something. Tick-tock! What a poor guy. How about we hide and wait for the family people to leave so that we can help him? It's time for my clockwork to do its trick.
Finally, they're gone. What a patient bunch they are. I better hurry up and check on Chadwick.
How come you're still here? I'd really love to talk to you more, but you can't stay here for long. The Bloodhound family never gives second warnings.
Without doubt, the clockwork is successful. However, Chadwick's expression remains unchanged. Yet you can discern an underlying change taking place beneath the surface. Years of experience have taught the elderly man to conceal his emotions, but he can't stop his body from trembling in uncontainable joy and anger.
My memory seems to be coming back. Things are coming out in a surge. The memories are fragmented, incomplete. but I can see them.
The elderly man's limbs stop shaking in fury. He shuts his eyes, trying to trace back everything in his life.
Countless scattered fragments flash before me. I try to catch them with a net, but they keep slipping through the mesh sly and vanish into the ocean of unconsciousness. Only a few fragments are caught by the mesh and stay in the net. I have to pick them up cautiously. I saw something. It looked like a type of weapon which brought about endless slaughter and death. I seem to be related to it. Why? I don't see myself as someone who finds pleasure in violence. That is a dreadful thought.
What else do you remember?
I also saw some people. Oh, those extraordinary characters. Even in fragmented memories, they can shine. I used to be one of them. I am the Genius Society. I finally remember. I was once a member of the Genius Society.
If so, why are you here?
Just like you, I wonder about the same thing. I've been stuck in this meaningless dreamscape for too long. Why would I while my time away without the slightest thought of rescuing myself? Could it be?
Chadwick furrows his brow as he glances at the spot where the Bloodhound family members walked past earlier.
The family. They must have done something to me that left me powerless to fight back. I can't free myself on my own. Some sort of powerful external force has to intervene. Like the Genius Society.
I happen to know a few of its members.
Would you be willing to lend a hand to an elderly man you barely know?
The fact that you're confined by the family bothers me.
I see. You're driven by your sense of justice. Thank you. This dream is beautiful, yet unreal. If I keep staying here, I won't ever be able to rescue myself. You've brought me a glimmer of hope. That's more than enough. You should go before the Bloodhound family members are back. I'll be waiting for your return with hope.
Chadwick from the Genius Society. I haven't heard of him before. Let me text Herta and ask her about it. I want to ask you something. Do you know someone called Chadwick? Chadwick? That's a pretty common name. There must be tens of billions of Chadwicks across the universe. Can you be more specific? I met an old man named Chadwick inside the Penacony dreamscape. He said he was once a member of the Genius Society. You think I have the time to waste joking around with you? You're joking, aren't you? I don't understand what is funny about that. So, you're serious? Come back to the space station and meet me ASAP. Oh, and, keep your lips sealed about this. Don't go blabbering about this to anyone. I am not joking either. Oh no! How could this be? 50 Primo Gems for completing this quest. Primo Gems. I really just thought I was playing Genshin.
It's getting late. Where's
All
your
are at staff disc.
Now give me money. I just did that because I remembered I had some on me. Is that ain't here. That was fast. How come Screw'em is here too? It has been a while, Madam Jupiter Free. I hope life is treating you well. There's no time for pleasantries now. Screwy, let's cut to the chase. There is no rush, Herta. Assumption. If Chadwick has been stuck in Penacony for tens of thousands of system hours, I think we can afford a couple of minutes to discuss the issue. You can act all righteous as you want, but I can no longer wait. The things he is keeping are too valuable. So, are you saying that Chadwick was... Right. He was indeed a member of the Genius Society back then. That man is the real deal. I mean, his research is very valuable. Cauldron Chadwick, Genius Society number 79. His expertise includes solid-state physics, applied theory of imaginary numbers, and ballistics. Sounds impressive. He is, for his groundbreaking achievements in his area of specialization. I've been traveling across the universe since the flame of life was ignited in my core. Throughout the long journey, I rarely met souls that truly deserve to be called a genius. Madame Herta is one of them, and so is Cauldron Chadwick. Thanks for throwing in a compliment for me. I met Dr. Cauldron Chadwick twice. Our first encounter happened when he was still young and ambitious, and the second was decades later. His situation in both meetings were very starkly different. Recollection: Dr. Chadwick once asked for my help. He was about 50 at the time. I agreed to help him at the time. Ever since then, I never heard from him again. It was as if he had never existed in the universe at all, until Madame Herta received your text. He's alive, but his memory has been stripped away. The family. Who knows what kind of scheme they are brewing? Screwy, what do you think we should do? There are too many uncertainties surrounding this matter. For now, I'm unable to come up with a convincing solution based on the limited information. Hypothesis: Dr. Chadwick offered the family for some reason and was confined in the dreamscape. Offended, not offered, and as a result, things still don't quite add up in this scenario. As far as I know, Cauldron Chadwick is not a long-lived species. It has been decades since I was last in touch with him. Something is keeping him alive until now. I'm afraid there's only one way to unravel the mystery. I'd like to travel to Penacony myself and find a chance to visit Dr. Chadwick. Madam Jupiter, would you like to join me? It's my honor to travel with you. Likewise. There is something I have to tell you before we go, Madam Jupiter. The most outstanding achievement of Cauldron Chadwick's life is the invention of a weapon called Imaginary Implosion Pulse. That weapon took millions of lives and destroyed countless homes. Well, we're getting into something serious here.
It's getting late. Where to now?
You're finally here again, Madam Jupiter. It's good to see you in person. Each of our encounters bore an extraordinary significance, and for that I am grateful. It has been quite some time since I last came here. The lobby of the Reverie is still as extravagant as I remember. Let us head to the reception and ask about Chadwick's whereabouts. I've always regarded dreams with awe, hence I rarely frequent Penacony, that planet of festivities. To me, the so-called sweet dreams are often saturated and insecure, a stark contrast to the true shape of a dream. I wonder, after immersed... Welcome to Penacony, Miss Jupiter Free. How can I help? I see you've brought a friend today. My name is Screw. Madam, please forgive me for coming here uninvited and without checking in. You should be able to see my name on the permanent VIP list of the family. Abby's face twitches slightly upon hearing the name is Screwum, but she is quick to compose herself. You really admire her professionalism. Just a moment, Mr. Screwum. Your name is indeed on the permanent VIP list. Welcome back to Penacony, Mr. Screwum. What can I do for you? Jupiter Free and I are here to visit a hotel guest. Dr. Cauldron Chadwick. Could you arrange for us to meet? From what I know, he has been staying here for quite some time. Cauldron Chadwick? The name doesn't ring a bell to me, which is strange. Please bear with me while I check the system data. That won't be necessary. Ah, crap. I'm sorry, gentlemen. Dr. Chadwick can't meet with visitors at the moment. It's you! I was lenient to you last time at the Dream's Edge. The same thing won't happen again. Count yourself lucky that Mr. Screwum is with you, Dream Chaser. Otherwise, let us not escalate the situation. The family would want to disturb the guests in the lobby, right? To the best of my knowledge, Cauldron Chadwick isn't a long-lived species. The last time I talked to him, was 2 amber eras ago. Question. By what means did the family extend the lifespan of Cauldron Chadwick? Has the means been approved by the International Health Organization? Does it comply with the regulations of Penacony? I don't have the authority to answer your questions, or allow unauthorized visits to Dr. Chadwick. Sir, please leave. There is no room for negotiation here. Understood. Your action speaks for your loyalty to the family. Well, can I assume that you'd rather turn the family against Planet Screw'em just to uphold your principles? Am I correct? Are you prepared to bear the consequences of being the enemy of the Genius Society? He's so intimidating all of a sudden. Please excuse me for a moment. I need to consult our family head. My sincerest apologies for the inconvenience. The family head has instructed me to let Mr. Screw'em and this nameless lady here through. Please come with me. We are going places with this quest.
Every night I will sing